Before we proceed to the turn sequence for the computer and the move step for the computer, I would like to explain one important thing. Remember, when we were considering human action, if computer has anticipated our action, so played the same type of action card, we doubled the power of the computer action card. So if we were attacking, in this case, computer's action card would have the power of 8. What happens if the situation is like this? So if the computer is attacking, so computer is attacking, and if we anticipate computer's action, so if we play the same type of action, nothing happens. The power of computer's action card stays the same. However, if we don't anticipate computer's action, the power of computer's action card gets doubled. So there are two situations when the computer's action card gets doubled. When we are attacking and computer anticipates our action. Computer is defending and anticipates our action, and then we double the computer's action card. Or when computer is attacking and we don't anticipate computer's action, then again we double the computer's action card. So we never double human player action cards. We only double computer player's action cards. And that's it. Let's see the turn sequence and the move for computer player. Hat trick solo play, turn sequence and computer's move. So the turn sequence during the computer's move is similar. Actually, it's identical to what you've seen during human player's move. You always have 3 cards in your hand during each turn. Let's place them here. Oh, I have 3 short passes. And now we start by playing one of those. Let's say I will play the strongest one. I immediately draw a new card, another short pass, and now a computer plays the card, topmost card from computer's deck. We reveal the card, and now we move to the movement stage and then perform the action. And just like in case of a human player, we also start by checking if the attacking team's, in this case now it's computer, if the attacking team's move is successful. Is it? No, it's not, because I have blocked computer's movement. Computer was trying to move on this side and I move on this side as well, so the computer doesn't get to move. So just like in a human player's move, when the move is blocked, there is no movement unless, remember, the only situation where you can move or computer can move during a failed move is when the attacking team has a player in the final line of the pitch. So if computer had this player here, we would have to move him backward. And if computer had 2 players in the final line of the pitch, then it would be up to us, it would be our decision, human player, because technically we are moving only human players. We are not moving players for the computer team. We are moving our players, and subsequently we move computer players as well. So now it's our decision whether which player we want to move backward, whether this false number 9 or this inverted winger here. Hat trick solo play, computer's successful move. Computer's successful move is perhaps the most difficult part of this move algorithm. I will explain to you why. Let's say I'm playing this card and computer plays this card, And now the first step in the computer's successful move, because the move, look, the move, computer's move is successful. Computer is trying to move on this hand side and I was blocking this hand side. So the move is successful, and when computer move succeeds, we move to the move algorithm, and the first thing in the move, first step in the move algorithm says, if the computer's action is about to fail, your move must try and make it successful. So first thing we need to check is if prior to the move, computer's move would fail. And look, without moving, let's try to consider this action without moving. So there is no move, there is a sideways pass, and now computer is trying to dribble past my player. Computer's total power is 2 plus 1, 3, and my total power is 3 plus 3, 6. So computer loses. So yes, the computer's action is about to fail, so I must make sure that it is successful. However, I'm moving only on the computer's on the side indicated by computer's action card, so I won't be moving here. For example, I could like introduce this player here, and he has very good attacking skill and he would probably win this dribble. However, computer's action card tells me to move on this hand side, and now I'm looking for ways to make computer's action successful, so I'm in a way helping computer out here. And I think I have one move which can help computer make this action successful. I can move my utility man backward and have a look what happens. So I made a move, and now we move to the action phase, to the action step. There is a sideways pass, and now computer is no longer dribbling against my utility man, but against a teammate. And of course, dribbles against teammates automatically win. So computer may either move this combative midfielder or just give the ball to the target man. Of course, when it's computer's play, computer will not be dribbling past his teammate. Computer will simply pass the ball forward, and this way we have completed the first step of the move algorithm for a computer, and we don't proceed. This is the end of the move action, and we go to the next turn. Patrick's solo play, computer successful move steps 2, 3 and 4. Let's say I'm playing this card, computer plays this card, and like moment before, first thing you need to consider is to check if computer's action prior to the move is successful. Computer's action, I think, is successful because it's a short pass. We are considering the line with the ball. It's 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 8, and computer has 1 and I have 1, 2, 3, and even if I used my versatile midfielder skill, I wouldn't be able to win this line. So computer's action prior to the move is successful, and then we can move to the step 2 of the move algorithm. And step 2 of the move successful computer's move algorithm tells us to move human, because we are always using human player, we are always moving human players, is to move human player forward, and the move must switch places with an opponent, and on the side indicated by computer's action card. So I must move my player forward on the side indicated on the computer's action card, and the second step tells us that the move must end anywhere behind the ball. Looking from our perspective, this is behind the ball from our perspective, this is in front of the ball, so the move, I must move my player forward so the move ends behind the ball. And I have two options here. I can move this player forward and the move ends behind the ball, or I can move this player forward and the move ends behind the ball too. Both moves are on the side indicated by computer's action card, so both moves are valid. So let's say I'm moving like this. Computer makes a sideways pass, then we compare the footballs. It's an action step. The action is successful, the ball travels one line forward, and that's it. And now step 2, remember, tells us that the move must end anywhere behind the ball. So I'm moving on this hand side, but I must also switch places with an opponent, because this is the general rule. While you're moving, you must be switching places with an opponent. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense, because you would move only your players and computer wouldn't move too much. And the point of this solo game is that by making your moves, you must be moving your computer players too. There are exceptions, but you will find them in the move algorithm later. And now the second step tells us that we must move our player forward and the move must end anywhere behind the ball. But if I want to switch my players with an opponent, I don't have any valid move here forward that could end behind the ball. So we ignore step 2, and if impossible, we move to the step number 3. And step number 3 tells us that the move must end in the line with the ball. And now it is possible. Take a look. This is a valid move. The problem with this move is that it would make computer's action unsuccessful, and this would contradict the main first step of the computer's successful move algorithm, which is to make computer's action successful. So this move is invalid as well. I may not move here. And finally, so if this third step of the move algorithm is invalid, is impossible, we move to the step number 4, which says that the move must end one line in front of the ball. Do I have a move which meets this criterion? Yes, I do. I move my player forward here, the move ends one line in front of the ball, the action is still successful, and this way I fulfilled the condition, I moved my player, and now I can perform the action for the computer. Now let's play a few rounds where a computer is on the ball and I am defending. These are my cards. I will place them here so you can see them all the time. And I will start by, I will prepare for the dribble. Take a new card, and computer plays short pass. Computer's move is unsuccessful, so computer doesn't get to move. I mean, I don't get to move, because as I said, I'm moving only my players, but by moving my players, I'm moving computer players as well. But since the move is unsuccessful, there is no move. So there is only a sideways pass. Now the short pass is successful because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we double the power of the action card because I did not anticipate the action, so it's 6 total, and I have 6 to my 3. Short pass is successful, and the ball goes to the player with the lowest number, which is, here we have player number 5, and here we have player number 5. The same numbers, so we look at the side of the footballs on the computer's action card and give the ball to the player matching this side. Okay, and this way we played the first action. Now I will this time I will prepare for a long ball. I expect computer to play a long ball and I want to prepare for that. No, computer plays short pass again, and again computer's move is unsuccessful, so again there is no move. There is only a sideways pass, but since again I did not anticipate computer's action, computer's card gets doubled, so it's 8. So I'm losing here for sure. So again, computer plays short pass one line forward, and again we have two players with the same number. Which one gets the ball? The one on the side matching computer's action card. So here, the defensive midfielder. The cards are discarded. I will play. This time I will prepare for the short pass. And computer plays a dribble. And since again I did not get the action right, the computer power of the action card will be doubled. So it's 4-4. First step, while after computer's successful move, is to check if the computer's action would succeed. If computer played a sideways pass here, then computer would have 4 plus 2, 6 to my 3 plus 4, 7. So no, the computer's action would not succeed. So my first step is to try and make computer's action successful. How do I make that? I will be moving on the side matching computer's action card, so I can move my versatile midfielder here. Or even here. Then there is a sideways pass. Computer makes a sideways pass when computer has two teammates to give a sideways pass to. Computer will give the ball to the one on the side corresponding to the computer's action card, unless computer would lose the ball. So, but in this case, computer gives the ball to this player anyway. So this disciplined fullback now is dribbling against a teammate, and when you're dribbling against a teammate, you simply give him the ball. So see, this action moment ago was unsuccessful, but by performing the step 1 of the move algorithm, I made sure it is successful now, and computer proceeds with the play. I did it because computer's move was successful. Okay, so perhaps now I will prepare for the dribble. Yeah, this was right decision. So computer's action card doesn't get doubled, but still it's a very powerful dribbling card. And now let's see. Computer's move is again unsuccessful. Again, a moment ago it was successful, but before it had been unsuccessful. So since computer's move is unsuccessful, there is no move, there is a sideways pass, and now computer's utility man number 9 is dribbling against my wingback. Computer's total power is 4 plus 4, 8 to my 4 plus 3, 7. 8 to 7, computer dribbles past my player and moves forward. And finally, I will try to this time defend against short pass, and computer plays a long ball, and this was very bad decision for the computer. Perhaps it would be better if the move was successful. I will explain to you in a moment why, but let's analyze this situation. Computer has no move at all because I blocked computer's move. So there is a sideways pass and there is a long ball to the final line because there are no other lines to pass the long ball to, and there are no computer players, so computer loses here. However, if only I played the other side, look what would happen. Computer would have a successful move. So first thing to consider is to try and make computer's action successful, and of course I would have to try and move my player forward on the side corresponding to the computer's action card. Then there is the sideways pass, and now there is a pass to this line. And now, is the computer's action successful? At first glance, no, because look, computer has 6 footballs to mine 7. However, I did not anticipate computer's action, so computer's card gets doubled. So it's not 2, it's 4. And in this case, it's 4 plus 4, 8, to my 4 plus 3, 7. So this way, the pass is successful and computer initiates the scoring opportunity. So you have just seen how computer has managed to cover the entire length of the pitch and initiate a scoring opportunity.